Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a little bit different but kind of the same. So today I had an altercation in the park with a mom, which is my first altercation that has ever happened. I saw that the weather was nice today, which we haven't had except for yesterday for Halloween, which was amazing weather. I'm gonna insert a picture of me and my kids' Halloween costume. So I saw that today was nice weather, and I was like, oh, let me go run some errands. I'm gonna go to the post office, which I had a package, and then I'm gonna take my boys to the park so that they can enjoy the weather because I know that snow is coming soon. So with my first altercation in the park, I'm walking into the park, and in the park where I take the boys, there are 6 swings. So it's 2, 2, and 2. And I'm walking with my double stroller, with my big double stroller. And when I go in, I'm like, perfect. There's 2 empty swings right next to each other. That way the boys can swing at the same time. I could take them out at the same time. And then Jaden can run off in the playground. And then Sebi, which is my youngest son, can stay with me, carry him. And then, you know, we could, whatever. We could just, it just works. Both kids swing. After they swing, I take them out. We run and chase after Jaden. Because that's what happens. My 1-year-old likes to run around. He doesn't like to be strapped in. And my youngest doesn't walk or crawl, so I have to carry him and chase the other one. Fine. So I'm going and I park my stroller in front of the 2 swings. And I take out my youngest first. So I take him out and I put him on the swing. When I'm turning around to take out JV and to put him on the other swing, this mom comes, and she was Caucasian. This mom comes and she's like, I'm putting my son here. And I'm over here with Javian like this. And I'm like, I'm putting my son there. She was like, he could wait. When I tell you guys that quote right there, he could wait, like her son has more priority or more value than my son. When she said that, that's what set me off. And I was like, I was here first. I know that you saw me taking him out of the stroller. My son is going to get on that swing. She puts her son in the swing and starts swinging him. And I was like, are you serious right now? And she was like, what's the problem? He's only going to swing for a little while. He can wait. I was like, no, he cannot wait. Like, my son is only going to swing for a little while as well. Both of my kids are just going to swing for a little while. Your son can wait. And she just went off and she continued to, like, we just went back and forth. We were bickering. And I got to the point where I was bickering with her. And it's something so simple. Like, why are you arguing with, like, I was thinking to myself, like, why am I, like, anybody would say, why are you arguing with her over a swing? I personally am very overprotective with my kids. When she said he could wait, it was like brushing my son off. Like, he ain't nobody. And my kids are everything. So you're not going to tell me what my kid can do. Your kid can wait. If I already have my 6-month-old in a swing, my 1-year-old is going to be in the swing as well. Besides the fact that we were there first, you were rude. Like, usually when I go to the park and, you know, a swing is available, and if I see another parent there, I would say, hey, are you using the swing? Like, that's just me. Like, that's what I do. I'm not just going to barge in and be like, I'm putting my son here. Like, what? That's mad inconsiderate. Don't be such an inconsiderate person. So, while we were doing the altercation and going back and forth, what came out of my mouth was, people like you are assholes. Plain and simple. Like, I couldn't content myself anymore. I couldn't. I was just, my blood was boiling because it was just the thought. Like, I don't know, like, it's so stupid what we're arguing about, but it meant so much to me at that point because it was like the whole brushing my oldest off. Like, don't do that. Like, what does your son have that mine doesn't, that you're talking about he can wait? Why are you telling me what my kid could do? So I proceeded on and I said, people like you are assholes. She was like, people like me? Here we go. She thought I was pulling the race card. She thought that I was saying that Caucasians are assholes. We kept bickering, and then it came to the point where she saw that she was like wrong, but she didn't want to admit it because we've already been on a level. So she took her son out, who started crying, and then I just got to the point where, you know, I'm not an asshole to kids. And I was like, no, just leave him in there already. You're already putting him in, right? Once you put a kid somewhere and then you take them out, it's like taking a candy from them that you gave them. So I felt bad for that child, even though the mom was being an asshole, because she was. So I was just carrying my kid, and I was like, just leave him in there. She was like, no, and she took him out. So when she took him out, I was like, all right, so I'm gonna put my kid in, because he was supposed to be in there from the beginning. He was supposed to be in there. So I put Javian in, and I'm swinging Javian, and she's waiting behind me where my stroller is. My stroller was blocking this lady's like way, because if you guys don't know, I have a double stroller side by side, and it's pretty big. And she starts whispering to her son. She's like, it's okay, baby, because he's crying. It's okay, baby, because people are so rude. I was like, no, you're rude. And she was like, I'm an adult. And I said, and I am an adult. I don't know if she thought that I was 18, 16. I don't know if it was the haircut, the bowl, what it was. But she was like, I'm an adult. And I was like, yes, and I am an adult with 2 children. And she was like, but I only have 1. Exactly. I have 2. That makes me super mom. You're supposed to be considerate about people like that. More than 1 kid, if anybody has more than 1 kid, you know 1 kid is enough. 2 kids? What are you trying to tell me? Oh, I only have 1. I don't care. And I have 2, and it's hard. And anybody who's in this position knows that it's hard. That was so irrelevant for her to say, I only have 1. I don't care. You could have 3. You could have none. I don't care. Just don't do what you did. The situation happened. I just walked away. She walked away. Javian, at some point, he saw that I don't like, you know, to do shows. So I wasn't like yelling at her. It was just like a discussion back and forth. Javian got to the point where he was like annoyed, I guess. And he was like, I want to get out. He said, I want out. I want to get out. I said, okay. So I take Javian out after like 10 pushes of a swing. That's all it was, like 10 pushes. And I take my youngest out, and I put my youngest in the shoulder, and I let Javian run. He said he wanted to run. So I let Javian run. This lady is still in the park. While Javian is running, I have my double shoulder, which is a bugaboo, and I'm talking to another mom. She seems to be Caucasian, but she's not. She's from Spain. So we're talking, and then we're talking English, and then we switch to Spanish, and then we're talking English. And when we're talking English, the lady's passing by, and she's like, oh, but people like me are assholes. Yes, moms like you who are inconsiderate are assholes. And then she felt stupid because she caught it, because she thought that I was talking about her race. I'm not racist. I get along with anybody and everybody. And if you guys personally know me, you guys know that I am cool to get along with. I'm chill. I'm whatever. I have no problem talking to anybody. But don't cross me, bro. Don't do it. Especially when it comes to my kids. Point is that my sister comes, and the lady, my sister is just running around with Javian, and I tell her what happened. And the lady passes by me, and she's staring at me, but I'm not looking at her because I'm trying to avoid it. And my sister catches her, and she's like, look the other way and keep it pushing. If you guys don't know my middle sister, she's crazy. Like my little sister, not my baby, my little sister, she's crazy. And the lady was like, excuse me? And then they got into it. I was like, she was like, you ruined my day. And I said, yeah, you ruined mine. And then I was like, we're even, whatever. Next time, have some consideration. I didn't want to do like a whole show because there were other moms. And like, this is around my neighborhood. So I don't want them to be like, oh, esa es la muchacha la que busca pleito. Or she's a problem starter. Like, I don't want none of that. I'm just a mom who wants their kids to run around, enjoy the weather. Like, you know, whatever. Point is that that's what happened. It was stupid and petty. But what boiled my blood was the way that she spoke back to me when I said, I'm putting my son there. And she was like, he could wait. Like, don't talk to somebody like that. Like, you know, like, you don't know the type of day that the person is having, or whatever the case is. I never thought that I would get into it with another mom. Like, I go to parks all the time, and I usually get confused for being their nanny, my kid's nanny. I don't know why, but I do. Um, but yeah, like, I've never gotten into anything, like, and I never thought that I would, especially over a swing. Ugh, whatever. So I just wanted to make a short little video because I haven't made any videos. And I have some ideas for my next videos, which I want you guys to vote on, which I'm gonna put a poll up on Instagram. I want to do either a comparison video, what I do with what I did with my first son that I don't do with my second son, and or I want to do a video about my delivery story with both my kids, make it short and sweet, just, you know, a recap of what happened and so on. So this was my rant. I needed to let my blood go down and just like talk. So I wanted to talk to you guys and let you guys know what has happened. And if anybody has had any stupid altercations in a park, please comment down below and let me know, because I feel so stupid after having this argument, but I know that I couldn't just brush it off. So comment down below if you guys have ever had an altercation in a park. Please remember to subscribe to continue to see my videos and so that we can talk. And please remember to like the video. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.